Здорово, брузеры, что, погнали дальше джибошить Хогвартс Легаси, нужно уже закончить и идти в Атомик. Как можно скорее. Как можно скорее, пацаны. Как можно быстрее. Понимаете вы это или нет? Чё, где, куда хотел? Давайте подумаем. Я выполнил задание. Да. Так, пойдемте яичко спасем.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Обновление дометуем. У меня, в принципе, деньги есть. Надо зайти к нему. Так, сначала отправляемся в Хоксмит. Хоксмит.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Probably about time, though, isn't it?
Это как раз таки она, да. Подожди, стоп.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
Супер. Upgrade for you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Кстати,
Hope to see you're all set with the new
Очень
upgrade.
готово.
I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
you know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon.
С нетерпением жду вашего
I look
возвращения.
forward to our next meeting. What are we looking for today?
Телефон to die. Готов ли
Thanks
ты
for stopping
сегодня
by. Hope to
умереть?
see you again.
Конечно, готов. За свои идеалы я, конечно же, готов умереть. Так, я
Perhaps I
хотел...
could test out my new upgrade on the way.
Я хотел, кстати, этот сделать. Тяжело, тяжело надо. Так, с Мильдой Рейс потом поговорим. Вот у нас забытое яичко. Где-то там.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Ага. Окей.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Она хочет как посмотреть, как она поживает, но у нее... Блять.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Ну, ладно,
I
задам
don't
Диме
suppose
эти
you've thought
вопросы.
about keeping
Понятно.
it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Ясно.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I
Блять,
imagine.
откуда она знает столько много драконов? Я вообще в шоке.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh,
Пойти
and one more
пешком.
thing. Let's
Понимаю.
not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough. I'm ready when you are.
Что за звук?
There she is, above us. She did make it home. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Ну, блять, следы крови оставила, кого-то сожрала уже, блять. Переживает бедняжка.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays. You see what we've done with the
Ага. 2,5. Критуль на 2500.
Rebellion.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
И она их всех сожрала, блять. А, поймали? Да, не меньше десятка уж точно. Блять.
Repairer.
Fantastic.
Как Сережа строитель. Смити, ты где? Я думал, ты снешь как нам на Борнео. Я знаю, что ты надеешься подозабрать на ринге. Настоящее золото жило на... Это акромантулы? Ты не представляешь, сколько мы с Валитой заработали на днях. К тому же на Борнео весьма недурно. Скоро мы двинемся дальше, может быть, и в Египет. Как уже здорово, мы больше не привязаны к тому месту. До скорой встречи, Ангус.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Да, они переписываются.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Бля, надеюсь, мы с драконом не будем драться.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
Rebellion. I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her.
Мы наверняка
Aborigines
похожи.
love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Вот повезло.
Watch your step.
Это что такое валяется там? А, это этот. За что, твари? Пошли отсюда.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grubhorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Блин, бедняжка.
Revelio.
Будильник.
Quiet. What was that?
Что это было? Что у него с глазами?
Well, there's no turning back now.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready,
I'll draw her.
over here.
Follow when it's safe. Revelio.
Watch out. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the next.
She's making it easy.
To warm welcome.
It's a little too warm. I don't suppose she listens to reason. Revelio.
А это, блядь, бежит, я вообще похуй.
Reparo.
Прекрасно.
She's leaving. Quickly.
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Что-то как-то легко было.
Why is every bridge here broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Если она нас не решит сожрать, закусить нами. Как, блядь, малыш проголодался, надо подчикать волшебников. Бля, она сейчас сожрет ее. Блять.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Пиздец вообще.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath.
Что здесь что-нибудь есть?
Revelio.
I wonder how long she lived here. Or where she'll go now.
А прыгай нахуй. тут я вроде особо-то и ничего... Да, нахуй ты приседаешь, она уже улетела. Так, ну там я, да, много сундуков пропустил. Ревелия. Не, ну вот этот, конечно, имба вообще.
Ревелия.
Кстати, а мы где? Мне интересно. Я сюда... А, понятно. Карта закрыта. Это тайный проход какой-то, да, значит? Тайное логово. Ну, кстати, на самом деле... Рили ничего не вижу. Как мы сюда трансгрессировали, тоже непонятно, типа...
Ревелия.
Не, ну просто рели, вот как мы сюда трансгрессировали. Типа она... Хотя она здесь отслеживала типа место, но я никакого огня типа не вижу. Чтобы летучее пламя применить. Вроде все.
Ревелия.
Вроде все.
I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in.
No. I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntown Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie.
Если только...
Unless what?
Если только что...
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
А что она заметила? Я не понял, блядь. Что ты заметила? Что ты должна была заметить? Я не понимаю. Тут нечего замечать. Ну забили хуй, да и все. А, ну хотя могу деревню атаковать, наверное, какую-нибудь.
How could I have been so blind?
Что случилось, блядь? А, и она ушла. Ну, очко талантов доступно. Кстати-ка. Так, ладно. Продолжаем задание. Мне нужны метлы. Мне нужно метлы. Даже небо не предел. Да. Ну окей, го. Заодно задание Мерлина здесь повыполняем по-быстрому.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Испытание Мерлина. Что там? Покажи. Не вижу. А, шарик.
Ревелия.
Хуй знает, вроде вниз надо.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Ну, кстати, 8 штук осталось мерлинских заданий выполнить, и... Я думаю, Мерлин должен со мной лично поговорить, лично. Говорит, блять, ты потомок Волан-де-Морта. Ну ладно, окей, не Волан-де-Морта. О, кстати, я бы тут приземлился.
Revelio. Cabalso.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends.
Revelio.
Away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Ну, вроде побыстрее начал летать, непонятно только, насколько быстро.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
А еще где?
Revelio.
А где еще? А, вижу. Подожди, что за бред?
Revelio.
Где еще? Вот раз, два. Я не вижу. Я слепой. А, ясно.
Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Хогвартс Легаси. Все, Мерлин, красавчик. Я же правильно лечу вроде? Вроде да. Дуэльные уловки какие-то здесь. А, ну здесь этот...
Revelio.
Подожди, стоп. Неправильно вообще лечу? А как туда попасть? Ага. Через тоннель? Подожди, стоп. А, пропустил. А, он там тоже сзади пропустил. Надо забрать.
These rocks have seen better days.
Revelio.
Да вот черт возьми. А как туда попасть, интересно? Ага. Ничего не понимаю.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Leviosa. Repulso. Accio.
Cursed fiends.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Repulso. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Confringo.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Да. Бесит. Вот что мне не нравится еще в этой игре, да, какие-то непонятные препятствия возникают, да, вот эта невидимая стена. Почему туда не могу пролететь, блядь, сквозь горы? Как будто, блядь, у метлы тут это... Да, лети ты. А что здесь, кстати, залоговое, интересно? Здесь живет. А, мне не нужны.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Походу пещера. Потому что другого варианта нет. Как туда попасть? Окей. Мне кубик надо найти.
Leviosa. Repulsor. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. I should investigate. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo.
Не включается. Окей, допустим.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
И все. А как попасть вообще? По сюжету, что ли, мне туда закинут? Интересно. Туда нельзя никак попасть, блять, лол, просто лол. Ладно, пойду задания другие выполнять тогда. Не могу реально пройти, ебать. Тут тупо невидимая стенка. Кстати, что там за домик у нас? Крэгрофт, Брейнбург и Маронвим. Ну, ладненько. Поговорить с директриса. Венджент. Выяснайте за пределами Хоксмида. Встревожен события, произошедшие с лет Крофти. Себастьян хочет встретиться со мной в крипте. Давай, ладно, с Себастьяном придем. Это еще на платформу для приземления. Себастьян нас ожидает в крипте, да? Карта Хогвартса. Башня. Мощная большая лестница. Лестница Хогвартса. Давай в лестницу Хогвартса пойдем.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Себастьян. Надо, кстати, снять эту хуйню. Меня мешает. Фиолетовая. Ой, извиняюсь.
Bravely runs in my family.
Под Новый год тут уже, ну... ну сочельник, в принципе, да? Так-то зима. Блин, красиво так-то все сделано. Еще бы оптимизацию завести будет вообще супер. Ну, входим в крипту, чё? Остановить Себастьяна.
you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
Я согласен. Вместе у нас все получится.
I'll send you an hour when I
Орлы,
have news.
орлы. Все, что ли? Попиздели, хватит? Так, снова вызов браконьеров на дом. Ну, с директрисой поговорим.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be here.
Елочка. Прекрасно. А, в зале картографии, боже мой, блядь. А я херню страдаю.
Welcome back.
Здорово, здорово.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
До скорой встречи. И тебе не хворать. По заданиям у нас снова погнали сюда на дракониху опять. Я, походу, из школы не вышел, да?
Professor Fig
Ah,
will
нет,
know what
вышел.
to do.
Чё там случилось?
Oh, good, you're safe.
Хорошо, что ты в безопасности.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Ёптить. Синджи-то не знаю,
Exactly
что
what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In
Прикольно.
fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
А, нихуя себе. Из этих птиц, получается, делали снитчи, которые, типа, потом используются, ну, в игре. Блять, прикольно.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds.
Естественно, не
From
хватит
what she
птичек.
recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Ну, понятное дело,
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Пиздец. Пиздец, товарищ. Эффект оборотного зелья. Неплохо, неплохо. Что там мы можем превратить и обратить? Это я читал уже. О, дедуля, здорово.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
В кабинете директора.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf.
Дед красава,
Now,
заранее все
time is of
приготовил.
the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Пейте зелье, я объясню дальше. Давай хуярь. Ёпта. Все. Неплохо. Профессора Блэка
How do you
превратился.
feel?
Ну, как вы?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty
Куча
of time.
времени.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see
Увидимся
you
там.
there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Блять, я директор. Бля, заебись вообще, пацаны, погнали. Блять, почему реально в
Do you
школе
have a
нахуй
moment,
таких...
Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch
Я
you.
как раз вас искал, я.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Полагаю, лучше поговорить об этом.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Бля,
To determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children. I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the ministry.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley! What are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor! Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere.
сука.
On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Ступайте, мистер Уизли. Все, читал, пацана, чисто. Пошел.
My diary.
Откуда он узнал про мою историю? Я это не он, блядь. Я это
I
я.
haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor, a word?
Блядь.
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision
Конечно, разрешаем,
regarding
Крич.
Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes, sir.
Sir.
Good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Жестко. Очень жестко.
I should think the headmaster, and he's coming this way.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise.
Bloom?
It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Тяжелыми книгами.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Тянусь моего домового эльфа.
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Ты что, охуела?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. but I am happy to look.
Блять, он сам себя сдает, я ничего не
That'll
делаю.
be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Пиздец, я спалился.
A wonderful job.
Справляйтесь с действием, профессор Фига.
I shall never understand that man.
Никогда не понять этого человека. Бля, я сейчас читаю.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Пидор ты.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time.
О, заебись. Блин, прикольно. Блять, 200 зелий, походу, кончается, раз он рыгает. Скраса.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Бля, жестко. Блин, прикольно, слушай. А можно, интересно, перевоплощаться потом? А не просто типа так. Типа там какой-нибудь выдернул нахуй. И выпил там в профессора, там Уизли превратился и все, и капец. Блин, слушай, какой зал красивый, реально, офигенный вообще. Блин, как красиво. Бля, такая ностальгия. О, боже мой, какая же ностальгия.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Гаргулик с кабинета директора. Лестница, ведущая в кабинет директора, хранят заколдованного гаргуля, которого выпускают только тех личных хозяинов этого кабинета. Блять.
Lumos. Toujours pure.
Toujours pure. Хопа. Лестница возросла. Вообще там по-другому немножко было, не так. Там лестница прям подымалась из-под камня. Ну, ладно,
I
так.
wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Или она просто это крутила, типа... Портрет из спящих. На 7 директор нравится заново переживать последние трудности, с которыми он постоянно сталкивается во время управления школой чародейства волшебства. Как мешает создаться сложным сном, есть такая возможность. Блять. Распределяющая шляпа. Эта зачарованная шляпа была создана для 4 основателями Хогвартса, как средство, с помощью которого ученики определяются в один из 4 факультетов школы. Имеет опыт в гельминции, распределяется шляпа, может заглянуть в голову тестируемому студенту, что позволяет ей считывать его мысли и способности.
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Okay.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose? Oh, that must be the pedestal.
Вот и пьедестал. Так, я тут кофейку выпью, да? О, омут памяти, кстати. Но он как-то кабинет... Ну, хотя нет, у него так кабинет выглядел. Окей. Окей. А вот и, да, второй этаж. Да, Гарри подошел. Точно, я помню. Что здесь у нас? Чек. Средство для укрепления волос. Волос для усов. Помада для волос. Прическа с жмущей ручкой. Чесалка для спины с золотой ручкой. Доксицид. Уплачена лишь малая часть суммы. Не забыть направить счет министерства. А, это я сейчас типа ходить по книге буду, как тогда типа Гарри Поттера засосало в книгу во второй части.
Where am I?
И профессор...
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Бля, надо талант качнуть. А, я не могу качнуть таланты. Прикольно так нарисовано.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see a staircase straight ahead.
Что здесь случилось?
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone, for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
А, это рябиновый отвар. Допустим. Ебать, а как тут?
Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
Таинственная мантия.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Мне еще про крестражи, что ли, буду говорить? А, это дверь туда. Понял.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Это бузинка, что ли? Бузинная палочка.
I've never felt such power.
To ball, Defender. Bombarder. Revelio.
Блять, прикольно. Рисовка такая поменялась.
Defender. Revelio. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Potato. Stupid. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Stupid. Defender. Bombarder. Repulsor.
А, просто бомбарда пулса.
Revelio. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Repulsor. Defender. Repulsor. Defender. Stupid one. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder.
Давай.
Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Potato. Stupid. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Repulsor. Descender. Bombarder.
Тупо всех разъебал. Ну, тычку получила, не страшно.
Revelio.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
какой-то камень, понятно, бессмертия, да?
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
А, это кладбище.
Neve, why? We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Ну, окей, типа силы эмоций там, да, каких-то.
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Огненный виски. Одаренный герой. Так, задание у нас, да? Ну, гочу.
There's no telling what lies in what.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Да, блять. Ладно. Все равно туда надо бежать. Походу, это Фокс мне.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Ага, ясно. Вы сообщали Харлу что-нибудь о Гринготте?
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Миссис Бедвин, надеюсь, что вы присмотрите свое решение касательно материальной помощи. Вам дали достаточно времени, но наше терпение не безгранично. Ваш муж наверняка хочет, чтобы вы не поняли всю ценность нашего сотрудничества. Готовы ли вы ответить до конца недели? Этот разговор должен остаться между нами. Надеемся, вы понимаете.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Dibble works with cameras. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir. I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Okay.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where were I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him, as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Okay.
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. To be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Почему я туда-сюда бегаю?
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Тайное убежище банды. Прям в городе, блядь. Гениально.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! The hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Ну, сука, сейчас я вас всех перебью.
Just keep an eye out.
What are your thoughts on?
Revelio.
Ты мил мне словно Авгурий, чьи песни представлены дождя, с каждым днем влюблюсь сильнее, пленил ты верность меня, на своем сердце чара чую, оков прошу, я не снимай, ведь в нашу встречу роковой я навсегда попала в рай. Дульчибелла Фильберт.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
What?
Revelio.
Defender.
Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Дорогой Отто, я не перечитал свое последнее письмо бесчисленное количество раз. Буду перечитывать вновь и вновь каждый час, пока мы встретимся. Меня и пугает мысль о том, что еще не скоро тебя увижу, но верю в лучшее. Любовь моя, скорее бы настал тот день, когда мы расскажем о помолвке всем близким, особенно моему отцу. И понимаю, что ты хочешь подождать, пока не встанешь на ноги. И я знаю, что ты изо всех сил стремишься к этому, но знаешь, что невозможность поделиться своими чувствами, которые переполняют меня, уносит на седьмое небо и впрямь невыносимая пытка. Теперь я еще раз перечитаю твои письма с любовью, Рози.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Так, а здесь... Ну, как-то попасть.
Revelio.
Эй!
Так, ну вроде все.
What was that?
Incendio.
Crookwoods don't know the making! Stop!
Incendio. Revelio. Defender. Bombard. Incendio. Crucible. Revelio.
Так, все вроде. Ну, допустим, типа, проход отсюда, чтобы по стелсу пройти игру. Этого ничего не меняет. Блядь.
And he must be here somewhere. Revelio.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Это сам молодой, ёпт.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Жестко. Потно, мощно. Молодежно.
Natsai Onai, I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Основа для шантажа. Да все, понял. Ща пойдем. Себастьян прислал мне сову. Встретиться с Себастьяном реально за пределами Фанкрофта. Сейчас подойду.
Wonder who lives here.
Так.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
What do you have to sell?
What are we in the market for today? Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
I think I know how and where to approach the Sentinels about protecting the snitches. Meet me in the forbidden...
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Veldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. Anne will only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Окей. Как мы щелкаем эти задания, а? Го кентавром, хули. Пиздеть надо. Говори, как красиво здесь. Кстати, я помню это озеро, вроде здесь это дементоры были. Кстати, где дементоры реально?
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be
Хуяк, и тут сюрприз.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Eric. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Какой жесткий кентавр.
foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
Так, знаете, так, знак кентавра, думаю, именно какой-то конкретный лунный камень, видимо, узнаем, когда найдем.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Все. Ну окей.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned. The one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Where it will be safe. И Феникс в жопе. Ладно, окей, задание тогда в тени горы. Ебать, как туда пройти, я не понимаю. Все задания вообще там просто, в тени горы. Все там задания. Бред. Как туда попасть? Как туда телепортнуться-то? Ну вот тут тропа какая-то есть. Ну окей, давай туда. Так, сейчас подойду, ребятки. Буквально секундочку.
Off on another adventure, are we?
We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Come on, boys. Я тут. Так. Звук идет, все замечательно.
Revelio.
Что за фигня? Почему именно туда показывает? Я не понимаю. Подожди. Ну, окей, допустим. Допустим, я иду в лагерь, правильно? Язычок. Споровичок. Куда бежишь ты? А, не успел. Да. Да. Минус троллямбы. Да черт. Помойка, девочка. Где он?
Bombarder. Revelio.
Кровелио.
Enjoy suffering, do you? What?
сука, лицо разрезал напополам. Так. Сундуки вижу. Сундучок это хорошо. Контроль, коллекция обновлена. Контроль. Неплохо. Можно попробовать посмотреть, потом поставить, что за контроль такой. А, это задание Мерлина. Точнее, его испытание. Ну ладно тогда.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
А, ну все-таки здесь, да, Рили. Пароход прям подземный.
You ought to cut back on the footage. You're making this too easy.
Потом и бомбарда. Бомбарда максима. Да, черт возьми.
Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
Ну-ка, что здесь хранится? А, там сундук наверху. Надо забрать. А, этот хз как. Прикольный мост. Светится так красиво. А я думаю, что на метле типа нельзя прилететь, а здесь оказывается подземный типа проход есть. Я вообще типа про него не знал.
Hello?
Revelio.
Прикольная. Ясно. Ах ты зараза. Лови! Был, кстати, очень легкий босс, просто лопнул, не почувствовав его. О, внизу, кстати, что-то есть. Сейчас спустимся. А, и все что ли? Ёпсть. А я-то думал, тут супер лут будет. А тут ни о чем. Ну и ладно. Подумаешь. Кстати, надо потом прочитать, что за контроль такой. Мне неизвестно какое-то это дополнение к моей одежде. О, все?
Revelio.
Старинный компас. Страница руководства, к сожалению, тот факт, что старинный магловский компас был потерян здесь, означает, что магл, который имел, владел, вероятно, сейчас бродит где-то по Уэллису.
Revelio.
А, и все? О, водопад. Блин, жалко, камеру выше нельзя поднять. Блин, красиво здесь.
What do you have in store for me this time? Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio.
Там босс какой-то, да? О, они друг с другом воюют.
Accio. Confringo. Placing. Cruising. Incendio. Window.
Испытание Мерлина. Здесь, походу, нужно люмусом, да, поработать. Да.
Lumos.
Так, а где еще? Угу, вижу.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Внизу, что ли? Коровка. Так.
That's that. Settled.
Мне еще 4 задания Мерлина осталось, это вообще ни о чем.
Revelio.
В принципе, так-то по фигне осталось Риле. 4 задания Мерлина, это очень быстро выполняется.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Прикольно. Вот они, горы. А.
Accio. Revelio.
Где еще? Вижу. Шарики где? Тоже вижу.
Accio. Revelio.
А здесь еще, да?
Accio. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Красиво, красиво. Опа, кто здесь?
Алло.
Алло, что случилось?
Ничего, скоро захожу, кто-то сидит.
Ну я, да, сижу, жду кого-нибудь. Покатать.
Да если могу, я сейчас на первую пару иду. С телефон зашел на улицу, иду. Кто-то сидит, решил зайти по коридору. А утром вряд ли кого-то дождешься.
Да понятное дело, я просто пришел, а на работе что поспал, особо там ничего-то и толком и не делал, поэтому просто сижу, сейчас катаю в Хогвартс.
Там, ты сегодня уже там днем, вечером играть будешь?
Вечером я, ненадолго, потому что мне опять в ночь идти на работу, поэтому я чуть-чуть поиграю, а потом пойду на работу.
Как там, 2 через 2 работаешь?
Нет, 4 через 4.
Спасибо.
Да,
ладно,
так.
давай, пока я.
Давай. О, что это такое? О, посадочная полоса. Блин, красиво здесь. Здорово, парни! Никакой Петрификус. Вот так надо. Курица его. На. Контроль. Я третий контроль нашел, да? А здесь второй контроль. Мне не нужен второго уровня, самый высокий. Естественно, ценится больше всего. И урона будет больше. Так, ну что, летим к Себастьяну. Нужно выполнить это уже задание. Жабы. Фига там, дыра. Завод какой-то стоит. Трубы вот я вижу еще 3 штуки. Мощно, мощно. Блин, красиво здесь на самом деле. Здесь много столько мелочей всяких интересных.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Типа, он говорит то, что не доверять им, да, и типа им плевать на одну, и ты боишься там, типа, это. Ой. Ладно.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Во,
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends for now, but I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted.
Go.
Keep a close eye out.
Yes.
I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Здорово, парни! Я сдох, блядь. Хуя меня так приняли нормально. Хотя ворвался как мужчина, но ничего. Бывает.
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew. Raiding on it. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. It's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Impressed?
Accio.
Да.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. Rebellion.
Окей, идем в гору. А чё? Не хотите? Бомбарда их не берет. Ну, окей. Может, в принципе, было и обойти.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
Accio. Rebellion.
Печалька, чё?
I bet the Thestral nest's close by.
Get out of you, trespass!
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't.
Ну вообще.
We're heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
Так, ладно, еще полутаем по-быстрому.
Confringo. Revelio.
Разрез 2.
Confringo. Revelio.
Подожди, а там что было?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Пещерка какая-то. Ёбаный в рот.
Revelio. Repulsor. Revelio. Revelio.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay. Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Все это
Did
наше.
you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
How nice of you to stop fussing.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same
Revelio.
fate. Nice work.
Depulsor.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Уважаемый жилец, в рамках Орденного министерства расследования слухов о незаконном зарождении Василисков через 2 недели вам придется инспекция для осмотров курятника. После того, чтобы на территории дома не вложал, напоминаем, что незаконное разведение Василисков карается по жизни заключением в Азкабане. По возникшему вопросу обращайтесь в Министерство магии в отдел регулирования магических популяций и контроля над ними. Охренеть. Василиски?
Revelio.
Жесть. Хотите сказать, сейчас я Василиска увижу? Прям того самого?
I agree. Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right. And I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard.
В этом деле.
Revelio. This must be it. Sebastian, wait.
Wait. For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Ты слушай, батя, и все будет нормально. О, нет. Башня с туннелем, да. Ого, в туннель. Используя снаряжение высокого качества, улучшенных характеристик, может сражаться с более высокими противниками. Ну, понятно.
So far, so good.
Charming.
Spiders.
How fitting.
Crucible. Defender. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Repulsor. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Crucio. Incendio. Bombardo.
Готовы, детишки.
We've read the world in full sight.
Revelio.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Так.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Revelio.
Тупит. Чел тупо тупит. Так, что там за проход был камнями заваленный, который? Все? Пиздец. А, нет, подожди, что наверху есть.
Incendio. Incendio. One nudge and that chest might have fallen.
Oh, I think 3 nudges at least.
Так, ногой сюда.
Revelio. Crucio. There's a victory that came none too soon. Revelio.
At least aren't they?
Быстро я ворвался, кстати, жестко прям. Прям ворвался и сразу. Блин, когда интересно экспекту патроном? Ваш ячейка снаряжения заполнен, продать или... Ля... Чурилия заполнен же ячейки снаряжения? Жесть. Ну давай, чё. Зеленые какие-нибудь уничтожим. Они самые дешевые. Пока хватит.
Revelio. Incendio. Repulsor. Incendio. Defender. Revelio.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Cruising. Defender. Incendio. Bombard. Incendio. Defender.
Crucio. Лови.
Incendio. Defender. Cruising. Bombard. Revelio.
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
Incendio.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Incendio. Revelio.
Is finding these chests luck or instinct?
Confringo.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio.
У меня получилось благодаря учителям, мне удалось отточить мастерство и даже наколдовать несколько чудесных колонн. Однако сейчас я работаю над этим тонким заклинанием, так чтобы моей магии нужно убавить. Похоже на странные воспоминания, но это совершенно иная магия. Я извлекла глухой отголосок боли, таящийся над сердцем. Он же вмиг появился сразу и рассеялся едва заметная дымка. Спокойствие омыло меня, и я поняла, все дело и правильно. Интересно, можно ли поместить такую дымку в сосуд? Или уж воспоминания можно хранить в омуте памяти? Да ее наверняка возможно запечатать и изучить позднее. Это что, та девчонка, что ли?
Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
О-о-о! Батя! Бля, ну ты сидор, а? Кирдык тебе, троллямба. Лови! Ого! Дядя, ты что? На, по лицу. Готов. Фух, было жестко. Виаплюхи такие получил смачно. Еще он рывок такой сделал, что капец. Так, ну это я походу не вычиню вообще никак. Ёпт, тут драконов жрал. Охренеть. Ну да, он, кстати, крупный такой был.
Incendio. Rebellion.
Ну что, поехали? Шка возьму. А, и все, что ли?
Incendio.
Победите тролля, а там паук застрял.
Bombarder. Incendio. Rebellion. I'll be quieter than a jobber. Confringo. Cabalso. Accio. Incendio. Bombarder.
Как я это могу придвинуть?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Что за бред? Тупо паук застрял. Блять. Ну там паук типа застрял, лол. Задание не закончится, пока... Брать, неужели перезапускать задание надо? Бля, я не хочу! Так, ладно, Серега, думай. Что ты можешь сделать? Что ты можешь сделать? И где ты его выцелил?
Фу. Nice team. Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together.
Ну что, починимся здесь. Бля, вот бы так бы дома бы, блядь, построились. Не то слово. Как же была рада наконец помочь отцу, снова услышать его голос. Не могу даже описать, как сильно я скучала по нему. Должна признаться, меня шлепила реакция хранителей. Да тихо ты. Должна признаться, что меня ошеломила реакция хранителей. Наверное, это и следовало ожидать. Как можно стоять в стороне, обладая силой, которая позволяет вершить великое добро? Как профессор Рекхем может указать, что мне делать с моим даром? Какая дерзость с их стороны осуждать мою работу, толком ни в чем не разобравшись. Все же по мне теплится надежда. Директриса, кажется, поняла, в чем я занимаюсь. Когда придет время, я наведаюсь к ней. Возможно, она захочет помочь. Пока я продолжу свое дело в одиночку, но однажды я непременно найду того, кто поймет, каким даром мы наделены, и кто будет согласен со мной в том, что такую силу необходимо применить во благо. А пока что все узнанное я буду бережно хранить, и когда я встречу кого-то похожего на меня, то смогу разделить с ним свои познания. Вот к чему все ведет. Вот к чему все. Она тоже себе ищет сторонника. Ну блин, я по Слизерину бы пошел бы потом бы. В таком случае. Так, тут несколько путей. Сначала сюда пробежим. Возьмем здесь все.
Breath after all of those stairs. But the view. Well worth it.
Ёпта. Не, дядя. Ладно. Окей. Будем считать, что это разминочка. Да черт возьми, почему опять заново его ставить? Ты там не отстаешь? Может, там мост поможет нам починить?
Repairer.
Не.
Revelio.
Сука. Бля, когда тут допрыгнуть? Почему постоянно этот ящик ставится там? Блин, слушай, походу... А, ну может быть его так?
Well, you tried. That counts for something.
Ладно. Чисто бабосы золото 27 монет. Ого, какие картинки. Блин, прикольно. О, ща.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio. This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
The triptych pointed us here.
А, это мы выше и выше. Это уже дальше, да? Подожди тогда. Мы не прочитали фрагмент, не взяли. Не взяли сундук. Скажи, мимо становились искусней. Теперь я четко вижу, что дело, в котором я посвящал столько сил, это мое истинное предназначение. Люди, обретающие покой, становятся все больше, сколь более в мире. Еще я понял, что магия словно подтверждает, что я не на верном пути. Каждый раз, когда я вдыхаю дымку и словно силой, меня вознаграждают за храбрость, за то, что я использую магию по назначению. Однако нужно найти способ хранить то, что я пока не использую. Еще не представляю истинный потенциал этой субстанции, но не хочу рисковать. Есть у меня одна идея, пусть и ненадежная, и мне кажется, что нужно попробовать. Блять, что он там попробовать хочет?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
Что она там хочет попробовать? Блять, просто интересно мне. Бля, ну ты дебил. Сейчас бы меня бы заблочил, было бы весело.
Revelio.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Сейчас сделаем, босс. Инвентарь опять заполнен. Что ж такое-то? Всякую фигню собираю, да? Руни. Я только два вижу.
Revelio.
А где третий? А, третий здесь.
Revelio.
Что, заходим? Какая музыка заиграла?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here.
Как я могла Да, и как я могла столь жестоко ошибаться? Директриса отказала мне. Я пытался ей объяснить, но она способна понять истинную ценность моего дара, как и все остальные. Вывод лишь один. Мне ни на кого положиться. Впрочем, я сильнее, чем когда-либо, и поэтому я делаю то, что должна. Я не позволяю своей магии дремать без дела, так как это делают хранители. Что за глупое название у них? Как будто хранить магию — это нечто достойное похвалы. Должна сказать, что уже не уверена, найти ли мне моего веку тот, кто разделит мои стремления. Если этого не случится, моим утешением станет мысль о том, что я подготовила путь, к которому сможет пройти кто-то другой. И тогда, возможно, этот кто-то сумеет сделать то, чего не могу я, исцелить весь мир. Так она... Я не понимаю, она... А что хочет сделать?
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Просто интересно, типа, что она хочет сделать. Так, ну свиток понятно сейчас там. Да, опять там что-то я... Что ж такое-то, а? Вроде все. Последний свиток беру. Часть хвоста.
We've done it. Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
В крипту идем, все. Nice.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Oh, омут память.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
Ну-ка, ну-ка.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready.
А, это она...
I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right.
Вот что показывают сегодня на канале
More about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this? Unnervesome.
Well, everyone's ready to wield such power.
Здорово, ща, подожди.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability.
Интересно.
Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Улыбается. Сука. Как опасно.
Why do the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
Чё, Жуба, ты же, да, зашел?
Да.
Чё?
А?
Рассказывай что-нибудь.
Ну, погнали 1 на 1.
Сейчас. Так, сейчас, подожди. Так, ребят, ну что? Уже практически релизится финал, да? Совинную почту мы здесь... Всем больше не сосуда, полагаю, это... Все, от меня, Рози, мы уезжаем праздновать медовый месяц, только сперва скажем мистеру Хиллу, что поженились, пожелайте мне удачи, Отто Дибл. Что у нас здесь за испытания? Сторонников, гоблинов, троллей, паучков всех перебил. Это хорошо. Меня интересует вот что еще. Мне нужно отправиться на карту в Хоксмит и продать всякие вещи различные, да. Ну, различные вещи можно, например, продать здесь. СБС. Слушай, какой интересный поворот. У нее, кстати, пацана такая же ситуация, как и у нее, получается, у Сидоры. Она пыталась избавить от боли отца, но там еще не хватает. Там нужно один забров в шахту берега, собирается его уничтожить. Сколько я не руку, все было тщетно. Буду рад вашей компании. Но если вы не придете, я свяжусь с вами, когда вернусь. У меня для вас что-то есть.
Lodgott's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
Пока не поздно.
Let's look at what we have,
Так,
shall
тут
we?
пока продадим все, да. Фига у меня фиолетовых много. Желтых много. Так, ну здесь тут слабая какая-то броня. Так, и сейчас надо в комнату вернуться по-быстрому. Так, карта мира, зал, прочая комната. Да, это жестко. Найдите вход в шахту. Так, это потом. Мне нужно инфицировать снаряжение. Фигня, фигня, фигня. И что-то там жесткое. Насколько жесткое, непонятно. Вот эти руки хорошие. Потом вот это хорошее. Глаза только поменяю. Так. Ну, все остальное можно продавать, за исключением тех предметов, которые я разблокировал, но они выше уровнем, да. Ага. Ну, в принципе, нормальный костюмчик такой. Так. Так, опять сейчас в Хоксмит идем. Продаем вещи и сохраняемся. Там буквально уже прям близится финалочка. Финалочку мы закончим завтра. Прям обязательно. И начнем уже катать в Atomic Heart. Вот так-то. Так, это подаем. Продаем. 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 Да, слушай, неплохо так наварился я. Неплохо наварился. Сохранение сохранено. Все, ребят, спасибо большое за просмотр. Прям красавчики вообще лучшие. Все, давайте, я пошел. Всем удачи, всем пока-пока. Завтра увидимся.